Welcome to Bootcamp Day 2. I hope you've watched Bootcamp Day 1. I hope you've understood. If you haven't really gotten the concept, go over it over and over again. I know the video was long, but we are going to try this time around to keep things short. So now that we have learned to analyze or to predict the direction of the market, because that's the first thing you want to do when you're trading. You want to be able to understand which direction is the market going to go to. The next thing that will help you to do that is once you know which direction the market might go, right? Once you have your prediction, you need to know when to get enter, when you need to know when you can get into the market. I'm sorry for my English. You need to know when you can get into the market. How to do that? There are a couple of ways you can go about it. So let's dive right into it. We are going to stay with the relative strength index. Guys, we are going to stay with the relative strength index because it's going to be our very good friend. Keep in mind what we learned in the previous video. So right now, what we are going to look at from the relative strength index is we are going to look for those moments that we saw a massive change of direction in the strength. That means we are going to look for levels we saw a massive change of direction in the strength of that current asset. In this case, we are on gold chart, but the chart doesn't really matter. All what we are looking at is the RSI. So right now, let's just look at this. I am going to use this, and we've noticed that you can just look at this video. It's as simple as this. We notice here a peak, a downfall, like a drop from the RSI. Here we notice a drop on the RSI, and here we also notice a drop on the RSI. Here is another point we notice a drop on the RSI. Now, I am not saying you should go and look at every place the RSI dropped, for example, all of this. No, you just want to find out, you just want to figure out which are those very important ones, right? You just want to find out which are those very important ones. And how do you get the important ones? By seeing that the market had a very good movement downwards. Look at this. So at this level here, something happened in the market that pushed the strength index to this level. It removed the strength index from around 59.04 to almost 21.82, right? That being said, I'm going to just remove everything we did and focus on the very important points. So we've learned that all of these highs are good and fine, but this one catches our attention. So I'm just going to we are going to see what happened in the market when this happened, right? We are going to check what happened in the market when that happened. Now we are just going to play this chart and watch what happens. Okay, we are going to look for multiple ones. Let's increase the speed. Increase the speed. Another one. No. Does it cross? No. Here, another one. Right. Pam, pam, pam. Here it is. There's another one. Great. So we can do this all over and all over again, but I think this is sufficient for me to demonstrate what I want to demonstrate. So let's go down to the market and we see. You see, at this point, we had this fall. That means this was a very good one. We had this fall. At this point, we had this fall, right? At this point, we had this fall. Now, these points on the RSI, look at these points. I call them, in my old video, almighty rejections, right? Almighty rejections. So I'm going to start from here. Sorry, that was the wrong line. I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to take this one. Let us start again. Let us start again. Remove this. Yes. We cut this and we go. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I want to exit. Sorry. I want to go back. I'm going to make my example based on this fall. So yeah. Sorry for all of this. Okay. This should be it. It is starting from here. Okay. Let's go again. I'm gonna try. Okay, so this is what we do. We play the market, we let the market run. And whenever we see such a rejection, we call it an almighty rejection, right? A key point. So now I'm just going to pause and place this resistance in the real sense of the word, this resistance or this line here. And what I want to do is that, now listen carefully. When the RSI drops, and I notice that this point was a significant point in the past, a significant one in the past, I want to see, I am quite interested in knowing what is going to happen if this RSI pulls back and gets back to this same level. I want to compare the chart. So step 2, we just let the market ride. And the next key point I'm interested in is this one. So it happened really quick. Sometimes it will take some time to happen. In this case, it's really quick. So these 2 points for me are very interesting when it comes to the market right now. So you guys remember what we did? We said when the market is going down, right? And the RSI is consolidating, it's equal to a sell. I repeat, in the previous video, Bootcamp Day 1, we should have understood the basic concept. We had some movements like this, right? If you can remember, we had some movements like this for a sell, right? And on the RSI, we had something like this in case of consolidation on the RSI, right? So what happens when we have this movement and the RSI does this movement? So we have the market going down, the RSI is consolidating equals to a sell, right? There we go. Let me pause here shortly. We notice that the market created another high. I'm still going to take from the same point. There's already 2 opportunities, 2 signs for a sell. And in this second one even, what happens when the market is going down? Let me put this one here. This is going to be this color. What happens when the market is going down and the RSI is going up? Check your notes. It's a strong sell. So we have 2 signals here. We have the market going down in white, the RSI consolidating in white equal to a sell. The market going down with green, the RSI rising equal to a strong sell. We continue. Don't mind the time frame. It's a 1 minute time frame. It's just to demonstrate the real, it's just demonstrating the technicalities behind this. And there we have a sell. Once we have this sell, we'll notice that this sell created another beautiful pullback, right? Another beautiful drop on the RSI. So I'm going to start analyzing now for my next position from this high. That means in case of a sell, what am I waiting for? I am waiting for the RSI to pull back and hit this line. When it pulls back and hits this line, I am hoping that I'm going to have this structure. The RSI will be consolidating in the real sense of the word, and the market hopefully dropping, right? We cannot be analyzing a buy in this current period because the market is going down. That is why we are looking at just the highs. We sell during the highs, right? We are going to have also a buy example. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We hope the market is going to create maybe somewhere above here currently. Okay. When is the RSI going to hit the line? Maybe soon. There we go. So we are going to adjust. We're going to keep this in. Actually, we could keep it in green because we notice that the market has gone down. What has happened with the RSI? The RSI is even higher than this previous line. It means the RSI is even having the tendency to recover from that sell even stronger than the previous one. It means the RSI has recovered way more than it was here. So the next possible sell. Let us see what is going to happen. And this next possible sell might give us another beautiful, significant drop on the RSI. There we go. So now at this point, I am also going to target this drop, right? Look at it. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. What is the next stop for you guys? Wait till the RSI recovers and hit the RSI recovers and hits this line one more time, isn't it? And keep in mind, this is a downtrend. When this happens 2 times in a row, I would take the 2 positions, the 2 trades. When it happens a 3rd time, we might be oversold on higher time frames, right? We might be oversold on higher time frames. Don't bother. In the common videos, we are going to cover what that means, these time frames, and how to work with that. But right now, we are seeing how this second trade was a good one, and we are waiting for the RSI to recover and hit. There we go. There we go. This is the next one here. Let me just move this and place it. Okay, sorry, actually, we don't know if it's going to drop yet. So we can just place this next high and observe. So this is going to be the next one from here to here. This is the first one from here to here, and from here to here, right? On the bar. Let's go. As I said, the 3rd one in a row is already risky because if we change the time frame, this market might be oversold and we need to regain back the strength. So it might consolidate to regain the strength on the higher time frame. It might even pull back a little. That means it might buy more to actually regain the strength. See right now, what is happening here? This market is consolidating, and what's happening with the RSI is dropping. In this case, let's pause. If you were in a sell position, you're in your first sell position. Let me just put, this is your first sell position, both of them, right? Let's do like this. You are in your second sell position here, right? Let's do like this. and you're in your third sell position right here, right? Let's do like this. Once you are in this position and you now notice one thing, bootcamp day one, very important. What happens when the market is consolidating in this range and the RSI is dropping? What happens? Look at this, down, up, down, up, down. In this range, it's consolidating, and the RSI is doing this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You see it? Pam, 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 pam. Let's keep it consolidating. What happens? There you go. It goes back up, right? There you go. It keeps the range. It doesn't break down. Market consolidating, RSI dropping. Just think about it. It should be a buy. It should be a buy. Let's go. In that case, since you are in a sell position and you are seeing a setup that calls for a buy, you exit the trade and you do not buy. You exit the trade. We only buy when we have this arrow structure, not this little data structure. When we have the arrow structure, right? Let us go. Let's just increase the speed a little. Even though at the end of the day, it turned out to be profitable. But is it still consolidating? It's still consolidating, but it has the tendency to drop. But I think that's understanding. That's understanding, definitely, right? So this is the idea for a sell, right? What are we learning? We are actually learning, or we are focusing just on the RSI in this video. Identify these drops in the market in case for a sell, and identify the buys in case of a buy. Let's just have an example for buy scenarios. Look at this. These are beautiful spots for buys. You see them? And you do the same thing, beautiful buy, right? Come back in the past, here, a beautiful buy, beautiful buy. These are all almighty rejections in this case for a buy. That's enough, actually. You don't need to have your chart looking like this. You just place one and you keep updating the line like we did, right? In this case, if you want to look for here, and make sure when you're doing that, when you're placing your almighty rejection, you are going with the trend. We are going with the trend. That being said, let us just take an example for a buy. Let's look for when we have a buy. Okay, here we have a good buy. So look at this. Look at this rejection from here, for example, right? Let's cut the replay. And oh, sorry. So this buy, see this low, up, down, what we did in Bootcamp day one. And on the RSI, we had it up, came down, hit the line here. So we are looking at these 2 key points. This point and this point. So what kind of setup do we need to buy here? Sorry, our market left here, came here, consolidated, and came back. I would say we will hit the stop loss here. I would say if I place this trade, let me keep it tight. I would say this would be a stop loss, right? This would be a stop loss hit over here. And when I get here, I readjust my position because from this low to this, I will just change my time frame and I'm still going to get this from here to here. You see that this market has retraced. We have this structure of, white down. And here we have this, right? It has almost recovered everything. Almost recovered everything. And now this is another good one. Up, down, here, right? And the RSI is going down, even oversold, showing us a buy because we have the market here going up, right? This is the arrow, and this one going down. Market going up, RSI going down, strong buy. There we go. Let's look for another trend. This is a beautiful one. Sorry, this is a beautiful one. This is another beautiful example for a buy. We have this one. Look at this. Beautiful rejection on the RSI. You place your line, you wait for it to come back and hit. It hits. What do you have on the market? This to this. Beautiful. Buy. Market going up, RSI consolidating, buy. Beautiful one. Great. I think here we can have another one here. Here, market leaves this low to this low, RSI leaves this low to this low, right? Sorry, this is a little bit more. So this low. Beautiful. So in this video, what have we learned? We've learned how to identify, just forget about the market, how to identify almighty rejections on the RSI. Those are key lines or key prices where market showed a rejection in the market, where market actually showed a rejection. That means, as simple as it is, the market might be coming down and it rejects. In this case, it's coming down and it rejects here for a buy, right? Sell scenario, we have something currently. It's actually moving. For sell scenario, let me go on a lower time frame. We might see some beautiful things there. Let me remove this drawing, right? For the sell scenarios here, for example, I don't really see any good ones. This is a good one here. For example, this is another one. So keep that in mind. And now, just one key thing that I see many doing well. For a buy, guys, look at this. For a buy in an uptrend, and I don't want to see you guys doing this mistake anymore. This is a sell. Now, for buy scenarios, guys, we look at just the lows. We are looking at just the lows. We are looking at just the lows. We are looking at just the lows. We connect on the market just the lows, right? We connect just the lows in the market. We connect just the lows in the market. Sell, market comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. We are connecting the highs because we want to sell when it's high and we want to buy when it's low. And this is when you connect the high to the next lower high, high to lower high, high to lower high. Please keep that in mind. Thank you.